Welcome, investors, Livepeer community, and the Web3 community to our first AI Startup Demo Day. My name is N Canada. My pronouns are they, them, and I am the program manager here at Livepeer. We couldn't be more excited to be showing you what we have done over the last 3 months with Livepeer AI and the integrations that are now live that we'll be showing you today. But first, for those who are new to the Livepeer community, I just want to go into what Livepeer is. And if I'm looking off to the side, I'm just making sure everything's running smoothly with the live stream. So let's get into it. Livepeer was founded in 2017, a true OG of the industry. And for the last almost 8 years, we've been building the world's open video infrastructure. And one of the missions of Livepeer is to build the censor-resistant future, meaning anyone can post video content across the world without fear of censorship. And as we know, censorship is on the rise, so this has never been more important. Doug Buchanix, founder of Livepeer, has been leading the charge on thinking about how AI can be integrated into Livepeer's stack. So as we know, AI is growing at a super fast rate. Over the next 10 years, there will be a $1.3 trillion market cap. And we already know that the majority of companies are using AI in their workflows. Specifically, marketing departments are using it at a 73% rate. And as we move into the future, this will only increase. But we have some problems. Centralized actors are using monopolistic control to increase the costs of not only AI compute, but AI models as well. Additionally, there is just not enough compute for the hunger that developers are coming with the industry to. So that is creating a new walled garden. And as we saw in the Web 2 and social media of the last 10 years, social media companies controlling everything, and there being no power to the individual user. And Livepeer wants to disrupt not only this, but what I was talking about previously. Doug and the Livepeer team identified that our network has the opportunity to solve these problems. So that brings us to Livepeer AI. This is our solution to the growing problems and opportunities that AI is showing us today. So Livepeer is now the first decentralized video processing network with AI compute capabilities. Our AI SPE, or special purpose entity, led by Rick Staw, has been building this capacity over the past year. Due to their hard work, we were able to launch Livepeer AI at Token 2049 with much industry acclaim and excitement. And we kind of ran into the next part of the Livepeer AI's growth, which was demand. How do we increase demand on this new feature that the Livepeer network has? And basically, that is where the AI startup program comes in. We selected 8 startups that are building in the AI space, that are building very compelling things. And we tasked them to build in one of our 7 alpha AI pipelines. This included text to image, image to image, LoRa's, LLMs, and more. And these pipelines, we tasked them to build it in 3 months, over the last 3 months. And couldn't be more excited to show you all of those demos today. One note, we have already seen an extreme increase in network fees even before demo day. So if you go to Livepeer Explorer, you can see that increase, which is very large. I think one source quoted over 1,000% increase in network usage. So we're already seeing the fruits of the startup program. Now, before we get into the demo day itself, I just want to mention that we're going to have a live voting on Joke Race. So Joke Race, for those who don't know, is an on-chain voting mechanism. So the QR code you see leads you there. But essentially, you're going to be voting for your top startup. And this will be on Arbitrum. And don't worry if you don't have any ETH in your Arbitrum wallet. You can take some time now to load that up, or after demo day, you can load it up. The voting will be open for a week after today. Finally, we're going to have a raffle for $600 today. So you want to get your votes in. Each vote will cost 0.002 ETH, and that's around 50 cents, and will be one entry into the raffle. So the more you vote, the higher your chances that you'll win that raffle. And we'll announce those winners, that winner at the end of the week of voting. So again, scan that QR code and it'll lead you to Joe Grace, and the voting is live right now. So exciting stuff. And that leads us into the startup demo day. Just want to take a second to reflect. It has been an incredible 3 months. It's been incredible to work with all these inspiring founding teams that you'll see today. They have done an incredible job working with the Livepeer team, building really compelling stuff. And I couldn't be more proud of all of them. And I just want to extend a heartfelt welcome to the Livepeer community, to all the startups. And I'm excited to see what you do after demo day and how you continue to grow the Livepeer ecosystem. So without further ado, we're on to our first demo. This will be NewCoin. NewCoin is using AI to power content creation. They're building a user-centered social media platform that uses not only AI, but Web3 technology. So please welcome to the stage, Sofian, and excited to get into it. Welcome, Sofian. Take it away.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for the great presentation and for the program. It has been such a pleasure to work with the Livepeer team. So I'm here to introduce NewCoin, and especially the demo of running a Livepeer node on the NewCoin network. And so a few words about NewCoin. So we are an open learning protocol, which means that agents, which can be humans and AIs, are basically sharing learning signals and trying to achieve consensus. So we are really a consensus engine between all those different sources of truth. Everyone has their own perspective on the world. And instead of having one monolith like OpenAI or those kind of players, we kind of run towards the same generative future, but with this idea of a peer-to-peer network. And so the way it works is you can evaluate outputs and you can generate outputs, and then the consensus of those evaluations leads to the state of NewCoin. And you can mine NewCoin by getting positive feedback from the other peers of the network. And so in this presentation, we'll run an agent node, but what is an agent node? And so it's this idea that all those concepts of being a profile on a social network or a node on Bitcoin, what everyone is kind of doing is generating outputs and getting that output approved by the other members of the network. So it's kind of a fusion of like social media and blockchain consensus. And so how does it work under the hood? You create your identity. We use the DID. You can use MetaMask. And then you can generate and evaluate outputs, which can be done by, again, human or AI. And then you earn watts. Watts represents the creative energy. So it's not just the cognitive energy of the brain. It's not just the computing power. It's basically the value of the output. So it's not about how much energy you spend, but it's about the value of that output according to the consensus. And so we just completed the stage one, which is using open learning to create superior outputs to leading models. So we did an experiment in Paris with 150 creators who came from the Paris Fashion Week. They took some time to visit us, and we asked them to measure different outputs. We didn't tell them which models was ours, but basically this is ours here, Flora 1, this is here. So yeah, that's the first model that was produced through this decentralized pipeline, and we had some amazing feedback. So now let's run a Livepeer agent node and try to get some watts and try to make some money with
quick note. So your slides aren't progressing.
Oh, okay. So I maybe not. Okay. I was on the wrong tab. Thank you for that.
You're okay. Apologies for that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. So Yeah, basically, so that's the result of the experiment. As you can see here, Flora 1 is outperforming the other model, and you can actually, it's all live, so you can go and try it out. And so yeah, how do agents mine new coin? So the way it works is you basically have this decentralized identifier. You, as an example, Alice, she's an architect, let's say, and so she has a lot of value to provide to the network. And unlike social networks where she has to play the kind of attention game, here she's really valued based on the quality of what she has to offer to the pipeline. And so she receives and she gives good evaluations. She can mine some new coin by having more watts. But it also works for AI agents. And so now we're going to take an example of a Livepeer node where you have a Livepeer node is going to run. So here in that case, we have image generation and video generation. And so you can basically try to get some of the rewards by generating things that the rest of the network likes. And so that's what we are doing. So that's kind of the Livepeer architecture. And yeah, so we are back to this stage of the presentation. Let's run a Livepeer agent node. And so this is a recording I just did a couple minutes ago just to not do it live, but again, it's all live. So I type the name of the agent, I type what I want, and that agent is going to generate that output for me. So here in that case, it's a photo generator, and it's actually from that new decentralized model. And it works a bit like if you think about the current Claude or ChatGPT, all those platforms, they have like a model on the top left corner, and you can choose between those models. Here it's more a peer-to-peer approach, meaning that you can, like a Discord bot, you can call any model from any other, like all the users of the platform have a profile, and behind those profiles, it can be AI models. So this is an example of an image, and here is going to be an example of a video. So here is going to be a picture of Vitalik saying Livepeer is cool. And so all of that has been generated on the Livepeer network. It's fast, it's cheaper than the traditional clouds. And yeah, basically we are kind of 30 to 50% cheaper based on what we have just done. And yeah, so very excited to know that to decentralize new coin, you can run things locally, but you can also run it on a cloud that is itself decentralized, that is censorship resistant, and all the cool stuff that we like about decentralization. So to conclude about new coin, we are going towards this AGI race, where on one side you have knowledge producers who are humans, who are valued, they are rewarded, and then you have the open learning protocol, and the confluence of those two things, we believe open permissionless innovation leads us faster to having a top-down hierarchy. So by the time we achieve Web3, the web will be very different. It will not be a web of apps and social networks. It will be a web of agents. And so we are building the rails, the decentralized rails, the cryptographic rails for this future. And so join us to build this decentralized web of tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sofiane, for that amazing demo. Super happy that you were in the program. And moving on now to Flipguard. So Flipguard is where Discord meets decentralized AI. For last year, Flipguard has enabled Web3 natively in Discord, and now they venture into Livepeer AI. So Ender, take it away.
All right, am I up and going? Hey guys, I'm Ender. I'm a developer with Flipguard. Sofiane had mentioned Discord as well, so that flows right into us. So I'm going to talk a little bit today about engaging users through creativity. So let's imagine that you have a Discord, you have a large global community, and you're looking to engage, reward, and monetize that community. And you want to do it with crypto because crypto is cheap and easy. You're a little worried. Your users are very familiar with Discord, but you're worried that they might be a little intimidated by Web3 and crypto. They might have heard things about hacks and that kind of thing. So enter FlipSuite. It's our Flipguard product. It's simple to manage, gamified engagement bot with Web3 built right in. So it's simple because users can create a crypto wallet with one click. It's tied to their Discord ID, and they can use it directly in Discord chat, all the functions of a crypto wallet. They never have to leave Discord if they don't want to. But it also has all the features of a regular engagement bot, games, raffles, and events, but it includes automated crypto rewards and shop features that let your users spend that crypto directly in your Discord. And now we've added generative AI to the offerings. So the FlipSuite Gen AI module is a simplified, gamified tool to fuel your user creativity. So let's talk about what all that means. Simplified, you can use it directly in the Discord chat. Gamified, it prompts social interaction through games and competitions. And then being creative. So we provided tools for you to engage your users creatively within your Discord with a social collaborative approach. And we take care of all the Web3 backend, connecting to Livepeer network, all of that. So let's look at a video here. So here we are in Discord. You can go to your Discord chat box, type in the /gen command, put in any prompt you want. So we're going to make a Livepeer t-shirt. It pops up. We have options to edit and save it. We also have a Gen menu that lets you alter your settings for AI and do things like run games and run events. So we're going to look at a guess the prompt event here. This is or guess the prompt game. This is a game that pops up an image in a chat area, and your users can guess the wording of the prompt that was used to generate the image, and the user with the closest guess wins. And then finally, we have tools for creating events. So the reaction event is, an event is kind of like a scaled up game. It might last 15 minutes to 7 days. You can set what your rewards would be. You can set how the winners are picked, and you can choose a theme. So here we've chosen a theme of deep space. Users will use the gen command to make images of deep space. They can make as many as they want and choose their favorites to submit. And then they go through and upvote the favorite submissions of their fellow users. And we did this early in September in conjunction with Livepeer for the launch event. And we had about 12 servers participate with 30,000 images generated during the event. So back to this small event, here we've got our winner. They get paid out, I think in this case in USDC. You can use FlipSuite to do those payouts directly in Flipguard. So FlipSuite is about a year old at this point. We've had over 1 million transactions pass through our bot. We have 18,000 registered users making crypto transactions within Discord. We're on 13 chains and growing. We've partnered with multiple tooling providers to do things like cross-chain swaps. And we're continuing to grow and offer new AI, Web3, and crypto offerings. So generate creativity in your Discord and install FlipSuite today. Thanks, guys.
I just want to stress that Ender, your team was important for the early stress test of Livepeer AI. So thank you so much for all you've done in the program. But moving on, next up we have Katana. Editing and clipping can be so hard for podcasts. Katana is helping automate the hard pieces of podcast production to enable them to get better reach. So Sam, please tell us more about Katana.
Hi, everyone. I'd be happy to. So my name is Sam, and I am the CEO of Katana. And I want to start by talking about Lauren. So Lauren is the head of content marketing at a company called Rally. They have a B2B SaaS software. And Lauren manages Rally's social media channels. And for Rally, she puts out tons of webinars, blogs, podcasts, and whatnot. And among her best performing content are video clips like this one, which get tons of engagement, which leads to tons of leads for Rally's social media for Rally's go-to-market team. Unfortunately, although video tends to perform pretty well, every good performing video post that she does, she's looking at spending hours in front of Adobe or some other editing program. And so, although video is her best performing type of content, she doesn't do nearly as much as she'd like because of the time and effort involved to edit and produce video. Um, so that's where Katana comes in. So with Katana, the high level idea is to automate most of the heavy parts of video editing, and we're currently focused on video podcasts. So the idea is if you have a podcast, that you record, let's say a Zoom interview, all you'll do is upload that to Katana, and our backend servers have a huge variety of different AI models that will essentially automate much of the work that a professional video editor would normally do. Things like cleaning up the audio, removing ums and ahs, and generally organizing the content. And what that lets us do is to directly put out video that Lauren can directly upload onto her social media channels without doing any of the heavy lifting, where she can care more about just making sure the brand and look and feel matches what style that Rally goes for, and the AI models take care of the rest of the heavy lifting. For MVP, we're mostly focused on taking long form content and turning them into short, engaging clips. Which is not the full, it doesn't edit the full podcast quite yet. We're working on that as well. But here's a demo of what that looks like for taking a raw interview and turning that into, publish ready clips. So first, if you go to the Katana website, you're just going to choose a video recording, and it's going to upload in the background, so nothing special there. It's going to take about a minute to upload and do the AI processing, but after that, you can go ahead and search through the clips that our AIs have identified, and then when you click through, it's basically, you can watch and view the clip. You'll see all of the stuff that a video editor would normally do, like adding in captions, reframing the video, showing like the main speaker. That's all done by our AI. One of the key aspects of this is that Rally has different social media channels. So there's mobile platforms like Instagram and TikTok, and so you have portrait layouts for that. But then for users on LinkedIn, for channels on LinkedIn, you also have like a square and landscape layout. So it's very important for her to be able to control that look and feel. And so the AI have like figured out how to do all of the different layouts and whatnot. And so she can spend most of her time looking at just the look and feel and the branding. And so it turns the editing experience more from feeling like Adobe to feeling like Canva or feeling like Squarespace. And you can still clean up the video if you want to. You can cut out stuff if you don't like. Our AI is still not 100% perfect. But otherwise, it's pretty simple. You can even add like, images, text, whatever. And you just click download, and it takes about like a couple seconds to download the video, and those are videos she can directly use on and upload to her social media channel. So what would have been like hours of work now turn into like 5 to 10 minutes of work. So if you've done a podcast before, you may be familiar with tools like Opus or Descript, which do a lot of this editing kinds of stuff for you, especially, for example, the use case of like finding short clips from long form videos. But those tools tend to be pretty expensive, pretty slow, and also the results aren't really that good because of their AI. We've built stuff that's much faster, much cheaper, and the results are honestly much better. And the reason we've been able to do that is because I do have a pretty solid, a pretty strong AI research background. And we've built some pretty solid AI tech under the hood. And part of the reason we're able to build all of that and train, very custom models on a startup budget was through the Livepeer AI network, where we built, tons of training data much more quickly and much more cheaply than would be possible on like a Google Cloud or something through Livepeer's distributed AI processing capabilities. The end result was the product that you see. We're able to bring that to market in just a couple of months. If you do have a podcast or know someone that does and are interested in speeding up your editing, check out Katana at katana.video. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sam. What an incredible presentation. Love Katana. I feel like I want to use it if I do some podcasting stuff for Livepeer, but thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you in the program. So, Operator, unfortunately, will not be presenting today, but I did want to give a quick note about what they're doing, and then also a reminder to vote on Joke Race. The QR code's been in the corner throughout this demo day, so you just scan that code and jump over to Joke Race. There's a $600 raffle. Each vote is around 50 cents on Arbitrum, 0.0002 ETH. Scan that code. Vote, and then you'll be entered into the raffle. Each vote is one raffle ticket. So please do that and join the on-chain world. But Operator is super amazing. They are combining AI and prediction markets. Prediction markets are all the rage right now, and Operator is exploring a user-friendly way to do that. And they're implementing Livepeer AI LLM pipeline to deliver insights for consumers who are interested in understanding prediction markets and how they're changing based on different events going on in the world. So that's Operator. But next up, we have Origin Stories. Are you a DJ, singer, or venue? Origin Stories is using AI to create interactive user experiences for your party. They're also lowering the cost for new artists. It's really expensive to make all the art needed. So Origin Stories is empowering creatives with AI tools. Please welcome to the stage, Sean. Excited for you to present. Take it away.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Sean. I'm the founder of Origin Stories. We're a creative tech studio specializing in custom generation tools and co-created experiences, both for artists, audiences, and brands. So before we get too deep into it, let's talk about the problem here. So we're at visual overload, which a lot of people have already acknowledged even before we enter AI. 70% of creatives say creating high quality visuals is not only expensive, but also time consuming. And there are some challenges in video production and visual production as well. So the average clip is about $50 to $500 USD, and for top tier experiences, about $100,000. Just taking a stat about songs, there are 120,000 songs released every day. So imagine there's about 3 pieces of visual content each song. That's over 133 million pieces within 1 year. When we talk about visual production, though, we're not just talking about music. We're talking about pre-production for music, videos, film storyboarding, visualizers like Spotify Canvas, live music visuals for concerts and events, and social and digital media content. Our solution is not only affordable, which of course AI helps across the board, but it's also interactive, it's accessible, not just to enterprise, but also SMB, and it's fast. So who needs visuals? Well, event organizers and producers like Johannes, who is the producer for the Nobel Prize Light Week, and Mike, who is an owner of an electronic music festival. They can create personalized experiences, improve their event's social content and reach. And they can also unlock not only new data, but also revenue streams. Also, independent musicians, filmmakers, and brands, we call them prosumers, like Anton, Meg, and Anne. So not only do they need this just in pre-production, sometimes even to get funding, but they also need it to keep up with the social media content and also to interact with fans and customers. So these are a couple examples of how we've worked with Mike and Anton recently on actually creating custom generation for their events and festivals. So how does it work? So we have 2 offerings. We have a solo creation, which we call our Prompt Swiss Army Knife. It's versatile, reliable, and consistent, and it's just about helping to create efficient visuals for creatives. And then we have custom built solutions that add this interactive layer that can be used for events and brands. This is just a quick demo kind of showing one of our products, VPM. This is what we spent a lot of time during Livepeer AI working through. So you'll see you choose a number. I make sure you zoom in, out, be able to storytelling. On top of that, we also have a gallery of all of your existing images, which we're continuing to improve with rerunning of prompts. And we have a built-in editor, which allows you to not only add together in the timeline your own visuals, whether it be video or image, upload your logo, add your different transitions, and export in multiple aspect ratios. So let's talk about the market opportunity. We're really focused at the beginning on the creative sector, especially music events and specialized AI tools. As you can see, there are a lot of customer segments that this is actually valuable for. And when we talk about competitive advantage, there are a lot of people building in the space, but we think a lot about the paradox of choice. I don't know if you're familiar with this concept, but when you have too much choice, you actually go into paralysis. And so we're thinking, instead of building grocery stores, we're actually building curated meal kits. So you still need a little bit of technical understanding, but it's fast, it's efficient, and it gets the job done exactly how you want it without having this overarching need to actually understand how to imagine things from the get-go. We also, if you saw, there's a little bit about how you can add questions together. And so that's based on the fact that these are large language models, which actually require language proficiency. And if you look at the stat, you can see that it's going down, not only to mention about how we use emojis and shorten text. Another thing that we also think is so important is the quality. And this was a recent quote from someone helping with TED AI in Vienna. So yeah, we're really thinking, how can we actually provide something that's useful for creatives? This is a quick look at some of our team. We work with a lot of freelancers and contractors right now. I come from 20 years of professional work across multiple disciplines in the arts, and Adam is about 10 years into building for tech and innovation. So really excited about who we have on board. We've done some great work, of course, thanks to Livepeer and some of our partners, and we've also been featured across a couple of nice news press pieces. So what's next for us? We really want to build out an enterprise version of VPM that allows more people to be able to automate in the agentic workflow, which is around curation and taste. And then we're actually, already going to market with some customers and with some ideas of how to bring this to the public. We're in a moment of radical transformation. And so we are looking for people who are interested in helping to not only try this out, but also to help us grow this, especially in investors that are interested in building future of innovation, and as well as people who are interested in sales and distribution. So just a couple other examples of some recent test cases we've done over the past 6 months. And if you are interested in learning not only more about us, but also the product, you can scan this QR code. It'll lead you to VPM, also a pitch deck, and some other things. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Amazing job, Sean. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Refraction. Whether we like it or not, AI is here. And Refraction views that as an opportunity, not a threat to artists. They are aiming to democratize AI to accelerate creativity. Please welcome to the stage, Malcolm. Excited for you to go through what you have.
Hi, I'm Malcolm Levy, artist, curator, CEO, and co-founder of Regenerate. With over 15 years of experience in the intersection of art, technology, and immersive media, I've curated and directed international creative programs, including projects for MUTEC, the New Museum, the Olympic Digital Arts Festival, as well as commercial projects with Red Bull and Hypebeast, amongst others. As a curator and technologist, I've dedicated my career to exploring the fusion of cutting-edge tools with artistic expression. Regenerate is built by the creative DAO Refraction. As the central point of the cultural ecosystem in Web3, we have over 2,000 creators, builders, and partners, and Regenerate is the first product that will be powered by experiential token, IRL. IRL will power a new global experience economy by leveraging blockchain technology to unite artists, creative platforms, venues, and audiences. In May of this year, Refraction did a research study with Livepeer and learned that number one, video is the language of the new internet, and number two, there is a significant gap in the availability of advanced real-time visual tools that support live streaming and performances. With live streaming expected to become a $184 billion industry by 2027, creators are seeking solutions that allow for interactive audience engagement and dynamic content generation, yet current platforms lack the scalability and AI-driven flexibility needed to meet these demands. So let's talk about what we're doing here with Regenerate. Regenerate is a powerful real-time tool that empowers creators with dynamic, immersive visuals for performances and streaming. It offers a platform where visuals are generated and manipulated in real time, offering endless creative possibilities. Our vision is to create a world where where powerful real-life visual technology is democratized, where everyone from artists to audience is participating in the creative process in real time. We are finalizing integration of Livepeer's AI subnet, adding powerful features such as text to image and eventually image to video through AI transformations. This allows artists to generate and control visuals dynamically in real time. Eventually, through audience prompts and interactions as well, we will integrate with the audiences. So let's talk about how it works. With the Livepeer AI subnet, we envision real-time audience participation. You can see here that in the choice, we've created the prompt of water in the mountains at daybreak. And as you can see on the other side, the image of water that was created through the subnet at the mountains of daybreak is showing. From here, we are able to actually select the key image, and then it becomes the image for the creative palette of filters and regenerate. As you can see, now we're starting to work on our creation. From here, we can go into our custom filters where we can affect all of these in real time. As that happens, we have a multitude of filters that allow us to create, edit, and grow in real time. From there, we're able to also choose new images, in this case, New York, where we can go and work on further models, platforms, and new created work in real time. Long term, we will be able to integrate any model into Regenerate that uses the subnet. The potential for Regenerate is vast, from live performances and streaming to events. By integrating Livepeer's decentralized AI infrastructure, we offer scalable, cost-effective solutions that lower barriers for creators while positioning Regenerate as a go-to platform in the rapidly growing creative economy. We are at the forefront of a creative revolution now. By integrating AI technology and real-time performance tools, Regenerate offers a unique opportunity for collaboration similar to what we're building with Refraction in the DAO. Join us as we build the future of generative art to life with Livepeer AI. Thank you.
Amazing job, Malcolm. I don't know about everyone, but I'm feeling so hyped. Not only for Livepeer AI, but for all these amazing teams. It's going to be an incredible future. So thank you so much, Malcolm. Next up, we have StreamEth. AV is complicated and expensive. I would know StreamEth is running this because it's hard. So it's expensive, it's costly, it's complicated. StreamEth is looking to lower the cost, lower the complexity, and catalyze AV with AI. So Pablo, please tell us more about how StreamEth is providing an easy AI-augmented AV suite.
Yes, thank you so much. So my name is Pablo, and I'm one of the co-founders of StreamEth. So StreamEth is a video platform that helps event organizers like Claire that we have on screen here automate video editing for their events. So Claire, for instance, he is running ETC. Claire is an actual customer of ours. ETC is the largest annual Ethereum conference in Europe, hosting more than 400 speakers and 5,000 attendees annually. And so every year, Claire has to make one video for each speaker, and she also has to make highlight reels to keep people engaged on social media. So that turns out to be 400 speaker videos and around 75 video reels per year, which is a lot of content. And producing so much content and so much video is extremely hard. And it really entails a very complex, expensive, and time-consuming process, like we see in this slide, right? So Claire has to hire an external video production company to do all this work for her, which usually takes around 10 to 20% of the total event budget. And this company takes roughly 3 weeks to deliver all the footage, all the edited footage after the event is completed, which of course results in Claire losing a lot of traction on social media because she's not able to share the videos of the event instantly. So at StreamEth, we saw these pain points by working with event organizers over the past years, and we made a platform that really tries to simplify video editing for events or for event organizers. So here's a demo of how the platform works. So what we do is we allow event organizers to connect their event live streams into StreamEth, and once they do this, we analyze with AI the live stream, and we're able to generate something we call markers. And markers represent highlights or speaker sessions in the live stream, and they appear as a mark on top of the editor timeline. So then once we have processed the live stream, event organizers can simply click on what marker they want to clip out of the live stream, go to the create clip button, create a clip, and then after the clip is created, we run a set of, let's see here. So the clip is created, it then goes into the library, and after they create the clip, we run a set of AI editing jobs to improve the clip with features that the end organizers always like adding captions to the video, adding event branding, or even transforming the video aspect ratio to support different social platforms like Instagram and TikTok. And so after the clip is finalized, the event organizer can then choose to upload this video into social media directly from the platform, either Web2 or Web3 social media, or they can also fetch all these videos from our API and build their own custom video experiences. So ETC build their own video archive, or Livepeer right now is running a customized video page to run this event and host all the videos after the event is completed. And so, yeah, thanks to StreamEth, Claire now spends a lot less money. So she spends 80% less money every year because she doesn't have to rely on this third party to edit all the content. She can deliver all the event videos 3 times faster than with this third party. And we've seen results by delivering the content so fast. So she was able to increase social media engagements by 76%. And so we've worked with a lot more organizers than event organizers than Claire over the past year. We worked with a lot of them, and we were able to rack up around 10,000 hours of video produced on StreamEth so far. And so the plan for 2025 is to really scale the number of hours that we create on StreamEth by 100x, hopefully. And I really think we can do it in 2025. And I think we can do it for a few reasons. Reason number one is because we have a really solid team. So my co-founder and I have a lot of expertise both in software engineering and video engineering. We work for brands like Disney, Amazon, and the Ethereum Foundation, producing both events and video for them. We also have great technology, and we're able to provide this AI clipping solution for 1/3 of the price compared to traditional AI clipping solutions in the market. And that's thanks to us using decentralized technology under the hood, like Livepeer and Livepeer AI. And finally, we're really hyper-focused on capturing a market that's really untapped by competitors. So most of the AI clipping solutions out there are focusing on clipping podcast, social media content, or gaming streams. And we're much more focused on supporting event organizers around tech, medical conferences, entertainment, or finance conferences, for instance. So yeah, this next year, we're really trying to scale our team and capture a lot more verticals. So we're looking for investors and partners to help us accomplish this goal. So here's my email. You can also go to StreamEth.org to see and use the product. And I'll be happy to talk with anyone that's interested. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pablo, and thank you to your team for helping us run demo day today. It's been going super smooth. Oh, boo! No, not the end. Not the end already. I just want to thank everyone for joining and for watching. This has been a labor of love, and I am just so excited about Livepeer AI's future, the future of all the startups you saw today. and the future of our industry. We are looking to solve real problems in the world and solve and provide something better, something decentralized, something user-centered. And I think you saw that thread throughout all of the startups who presented today: cost reduction, centering user privacy, and the like. So we're at the end. Remember, scan the QR code. Now that you've seen all the startups, vote on your favorite one. Remember, there's a $600 raffle, and the more votes you submit, the more you'll potentially, the higher chances that you can win that raffle. So again, thank you everyone for watching on YouTube, on Twitter, and of course through StreamEth. But that concludes our demo day for today. For follow-ups, if you're interested, please head to our Discord, follow our Twitter, and follow all of the amazing startups you saw today. For investors, if you're interested in any of the startups, please scroll back, find their contact information, and reach out to them directly. A number are super excited to connect with investors, and I know that y'all are probably super interested in what they're doing. There's some incredible startups here today. So that is it for today. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you're located across the globe. And we hope to see you in the Livepeer community as we continue to evolve Livepeer's network, Livepeer AI, and our ecosystem. Thank you so much, everyone.